Will the election of Donald Trump enable far right politics across the globe, and specifically here in the UK, where he's friends with Nigel Farage, Reform UK leader and MP for Clacton? Will there be an influence of Trump's rhetoric, politics on UK politics? Well, initially, I think we will be resistant to this. 55% of the UK population think Trump's presidency is bad for the UK. And although there will be Trump supporters in the UK, I think most people see him for what he is. The majority thinks he's a clown, he's racist, he's very over in his rhetoric, and the British are quite restrained and, not as verbose and obvious in their prejudice. Nigel Farage embodies this. He's very measured and very precise in his language and could never get away with the damn just blatant racism and sexism and misogyny from Trump. He has to be very, measured in his dog whistles and his euphemisms and his just asking questions. And I just don't think it will cut. I think there's going to be a challenge to Labour in the next few years. They need to both give results to the British public. They have to raise the living standards. We have to see this investment paying off. And also, they need to learn the lessons from the Liberals. They need to learn that if they want to get into power in the next elections, well, they need to obviously improve people's living standards, but they also need a story, a solid story of both their achievements and what they can do next in a very, very kind of simplified story of good versus bad, how they're going to tax the wealthy, how they're going to invest in the public infrastructure and make people's lives better. Take a bit from the top and spread it around, and very modest tax increases, and this will improve normal people, working people's lives. They need to tap into that. And obviously, Farage and people like him across the world will be emboldened by Trump and the massive landslide. But will the left be able to challenge the alternative media landscape? Because it is massively powerful. I said it in my last video. Tens of billions of pounds and dollars are being pumped into these podcasts, content creators, Joe Rogan, Theo Vaughn, Charlie Kirk, Matt Walsh, Megyn Kelly, Ben Shapiro, Dave Rubin. There's a whole slew of right-wing, and they're popular. We have them in the UK. We have figures like Paul Thorpe, who's a big content creator with quarter of a million subscribers. And we're going to see over the next few years an increase in this media landscape in the UK that's going to be emboldened further by Trump. And people in the UK on the far right love Trump. They see him as a stronger leader than Nigel Farage. And I think Trump will both embolden and also could be the undoing of Nigel Farage. Because if Trump actually gets stuff done that he wants to, although that remains to be seen, I think it will make Farage look even weaker and we'll have more divisions. And hopefully, if Labour do deliver, and you'll see a fragmentation in the far right between UKIP, Reform UK, and the Tory party, hopefully we can get another 5 years with Labour and hopefully learn lessons from Liberals, invest more, see it pay off so they get a bit more radical and think, yeah, we can do more now, more investment. But the question remains, will Trump, far-right politics, populist rhetoric, streamers, content creators, will they continue to have the power over politics? And can liberals and leftists challenge that? I don't think they can with the resources we have. But could something happen? That remains to be seen. So comment below, will Trump embolden the far right, populist politics in the UK, and what impact will he have? That's all I have for you today. Hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.